Hey guys, so I've built this little thing in GHL. So it is an appointment confirmation and reminder where it actually just sends out appointment confirmations and reminders to your clients, right? It's nothing fancy, nothing special. It's just a simple automation that works every single time, right? So actually, the reason why I decided to build this is because I've had a few clients, right, where we've booked an appointment, and when the appointment time comes, they just didn't show, right? I believe they didn't do this out of malice, right? It's just they simply have forgotten, right, most of the time. So this automated reminder, it's not about something salesy or something pushy, right? It's more so about giving them, right, both of us, the chance, right, the client and us, to respect each other's time. And that's what I like about this automation, because it's honest, right? And in some ways, it's human, right? It's not something that you slap AI on it, and it's just an automation that works based off traditional logic and automation workflows. So yeah, let's start. I'll just be creating a new one. Yep, so start, right? So firstly, we'll be creating a new workflow, right? Start from scratch. Yep. So we just name it as appointment confirmation YouTube. So for the trigger, firstly, we'll need to search appointment status, right? Appointments, because we are doing this based off of appointments that have been booked. So we can set it as appointment status, event type normal. We can edit status as confirmed, and it's in the calendar of your choice. In my case, I'll be choosing it as Northstack one-to-one call, right? I'll show it to you in a bit. Let me just save this first. We can head over to the high-level support portal, where you can see the appointment status, what each of it means, right? So you have new, which is when scheduled, confirmed when it says confirmed, when they created the appointment and has confirmed that they'll come, right? Cancelled when it's cancelled, showed when they attend, and no show when they did not attend the appointment. So in this case, we are creating this workflow for an appointment confirmation. So we'll be using this as a trigger, right? So yep, there we go. So for this filter, right, when you select the calendar, right, you can always create the calendar under calendar settings, right? Settings, calendar settings, and you head over to new calendar. So you can, I've already created a group, right? Northstack appointments, and I have already connected it to Northstack one-to-one calls, right? Filter it for only taking into account Northstack one-to-one calls, right? Appointment confirmation, right? Northstack one-to-one calls, right? Just so that I can understand which is for which, right? So I can create this for other calendars as well. So save this, right? So you can create it over here, create new calendar, right? Personal booking, round robin, or normal, just under any other bookings, right? So yeah, you can name your calendar name as let's just do as a test. I'm just showing you how you can create a calendar in GHL, right? A team member is a test widget. We put it as testing calendar. Right, 1229 2000, right? Let's just put it like that. Every meeting will be 30 minutes from 8 to 5. You can also make it so that you have to accept payment before they can book this meeting, but in this case I'm not going to set it up that way, right? Just like that, you can create the calendar already. Yep. So I'll just group it. You can move this to the group, which is the Northstack appointment group. We'll put it here all together, which is where you can differentiate between your team. But in my case, I'll just differentiate it based on Northstack, right? You can edit your calendar for further, say, more advanced views, right? So you can edit its custom URL, like earlier just now. The invite title for when they create an appointment, what shows up in their calendar, in your calendar as well, right? Contact name, meeting with Northstack, right? Or your company, Northstack, right? Something like that. Save it. You can also create to make it so You can also make it so that you look busy. For example, you hide the number of available slots by 50% to make it so that you look a bit more busier, right? You can also make it so that it's a recurring meeting, right? But in my case, no. And I also make it so that the scheduling notice is at least 1 day away. And yeah, that's about it, right? And then you just click save and you just create your calendar. But in my case, I'll be connecting it to Stack one-to-one, right? This. So next, I like to add a contact tag, right? Add tag for first booked, right? Right. So adding a tag doesn't change much to the contact. It just helps you reference it in future, right? So add tag first booked, right? Just so that it's easier for me to understand at what stage the customer is in, the client is. So the reason why we add tags is so that we can, in the future, we can understand at what stage this particular client is at. For example, James created an appointment, right? And in the CRM, when you see the name James, you can see that it's under booked. So you understand that he has already booked for an appointment. Next, we need to set up maybe an internal notification, right? To notify your team or you yourself that there's an appointment that's booked, right? From just put user application name. You can put it as username, which is in my case it's Northstack because that's an account. From user email, right? Select user type, all assigned users, right? Everyone will be informed that there's a new appointment. But in cases where you only want to make it so that there's an assigned user, right? There's an assigned user for this particular calendar, in which case it's me, right? So I make it so that it will only inform me, right? The assigned user. So the subject, you can put it as confirmation email. Appointment has been booked. Has been booked with contact full name, right? So you can see who has it been booked. And you can select templates that you want to use. In my case, I'll just create my own new one. Contact full name has booked an appointment at appointment. Then if you want at the time, right? So you can click and see, click for the custom value and find for the time, right? Start date and start time, right? Start time at date. Right, there we go. Phone number is contact phone, right? Email, contact email, and I'm just gonna put name again just so that it's easier for me to see after that. Contact name, phone number. So after you've added the contact name, phone, and email, right? So you're gonna add in the contact's appointment URL as well, right? So you head on to appointment and it should be meeting location, right? So this will send out the URL, the meeting link, right? Meeting link for meeting link. So this is just to inform for your team, for you to keep in touch, to be notified on who is it that's coming in, right? So this is just an email for you to create and send to your team to keep them informed of there's a new booking, there's a new appointment, right? New appointment created. Right. Save action, right? And I'm gonna copy this because I'll be creating another one to send it to the client, right? So we're gonna head over to emails, right? Send an email to the client, to the name, to contact, first name. from their email. Contact email. Subject will be confirm appointment. Appointment is confirmed. Right. Your appointment with Horstack is confirmed. Right. So depending on your company name, right, you can put it like that. Confirmed. So I'm just gonna paste on from the previous one. So hey, contact name, right? So the idea that I'm gonna go through with this is more of an informative, so to say, tone. So it's gonna be a friendly, more human language, right? So no exclamation marks, no emojis, just a very basic email to, so say, just let them know that the appointment has been confirmed, right? I mean, looking forward to meeting them, right? Something like that. Yeah. Hey, just received your appointment and on start time, right? Start time. Time on date. Oh, there we go. Looking forward to it. Here is the meeting link. Here's the meeting link. And if you want to let them reschedule, we can also give them a reschedule link, right? Here is the, if you'd like to reschedule the meeting, here is the link for it. So custom variable as well, custom value, appointment, and rescheduling. There we go. Right, there we go. Thanks. Right. Email to inform, right? Email confirmation email. There we go. After that, it's all about timing, right? You want to create reminders to remind that they have an upcoming appointment with you. So I usually add 3 steps, right? 3 days before, 1 day before, and 10 minutes before. So yeah, firstly, we'll need to create a reminder, right? A reminder email. So same, send email, right? So firstly, we'll need to create a wait step first before we send out the emails, right? So it will be a wait for the event or appointment time, which is the earlier appointment. So three days before the appointment, right? 3 days, 1 hour, 3 days, 1 day before, and also 10 minutes before, right? So in cases where they booked the appointment maybe 1 day before, right? You want to skip all outbound communication actions, right? Or if they've already replied, so we're gonna keep this, right? So what this does is, if let's say you've set it for 3 days before and they booked the meeting 1 day before, you want the further steps like the 1 day before and 10 minutes before reminder to actually still fire, right? But in this case, if let's say they booked 1 day before, if you did not take this, right, it will then stop this workflow and stop sending. So you need to keep this tick, right? Save action. Wait for 3 days. Wait, 3 days before. 3 days before. I realized I should also send out a WhatsApp confirmation as well. So let me just copy this real quick. Right? I should send out a WhatsApp WhatsApp as well. In my case, I'll be using the number that I've connected to JHL, and I'll be using a free form message because I do not want to use any money when sending out these confirmation messages. So it'll only send out if we do have the service window open. If not, then the email would be sufficient, right? So just paste this, right? This is the message, right? Hey, let's say James, appointment at 9 o'clock on Tuesday, right? Looking forward to it. Here's the meeting link. If you'd like to reschedule the meeting, here's the link for it. Thanks. WhatsApp confirmation. Right. Next. Now we send out the 3 days before, right? We send out the first reminder, right? So send out email, reminder email 3 days before, right? So similar like before, from the username, right? In my case, it's more stack from our email and your. So for the subject, you can put something like your appointment is in 3 days with more staff. Right? So just something simple to send out to them, right? To keep them, alert that the meeting is coming. So you can have something simple like, hey, contact name, right? Similar contact first name. Keeping it casual. Just wanted to remind you that your appointment is in 3 days. Super excited to chat with you. Just a reminder to maybe send over some stuff over to you, right? Send over the documents before our call, right? Before our appointment, something like that. Just a quick reminder, right? Cases where you need to discuss something and you need to look over it, right? Before the call. Looking forward to the call, right? Then here's the link for our call. And you just go into appointments and meeting location. There we go. So that's simple. So now just create another duplicate for WhatsApp as well. Reminder email. Now for WhatsApp. So for WhatsApp, you can actually create a WhatsApp template message for this, but I would rather use a free form message just to keep it free, right? Just to keep these reminders free. There we go. Save action, right? So this is WhatsApp reminder 3 days. Reminder WhatsApp 3 days before. So now we need to create the 1 day before reminder, right? So you just can copy all actions from here and paste it down here, right? Paste it down here. And now we just need to create it as 1 day before, right? So 1 day before, and also skip all communication actions, right? Right, so just make it sure that it's 1 day before. 1 day before is tomorrow. Is at time, right? Appointment time. Let's put start time tomorrow. There we go. So hey. Right, so you can just edit the message to be really excited for the call tomorrow. Excited for the call tomorrow. Let me know if you have any questions. Here's the link to our call, right? Just remain this is the same. So just like before, just edit this 1 day before. Tomorrow for our call tomorrow, right? Save action and just do the same for WhatsApp. One day before, edit the message. There we go. Now we just copy again for the 10-minute one. Copy your actions from here. Paste again. 10 minutes before. 10 minutes before. Remember to change this, right? Because this action name is just for you to remember to change it here, because this action name is just a reference for your own reference to better understand the workflow. 10 minutes. Change. Reminder email, right? Change this just so that you understand how the workflow works. It's clearer. 10 minutes before. Our appointment is in 5 minutes. Is in 10 minutes. Your appointment is starting soon, right? It's starting in 10 minutes. Right, so a contact name, right? So just edit it again. Our call is starting soon, right? See you in a bit. Here's the link for our call. Just like that. 10 minutes before, copy this, send it WhatsApp as well. 10 minutes before, send. Right? There we go. Right. And yep, there you have it. This is a rather simple workflow, right? So yeah, it starts off with the trigger, right? Which is the appointment, when the person books an appointment or you book it for them. So you'll add a tag for future reference, and you'll notify your team that a new appointment is created, and you'll also have send out a confirmation email and WhatsApp to the client, right, that a appointment has been booked. Then it'll also send out a reminder email, right, 3 days before the appointment, a reminder email and WhatsApp, right, and also 1 day before the appointment, and also 10 minutes before the appointment to remind them that they have this appointment coming soon, right? And one thing that's really important is that you should always include this link in the messages or reminder emails that you send out, so that they do not have to go through their inbox to look for the meeting link, right? So just like that, we have built a functional system that keeps your calendar working as it should, and also reminders sent out properly. If you end up building this appointment confirmation tool for yourself, don't overcomplicate it, right? It's as they always say, right, the best systems are always the ones that you forget exist, right? Because they never fail to work, right? Yep, that's all from me. Thanks for watching, right? See you guys around. Thank you.